Well, I'm pretty sure that the broadcast has started, even though, like, technically speaking, no viewer has showed up yet. If I archive the stream, you want a good beginning, a good solid beginning to the stream. Let me place the chat correctly so I can see. There you go. So the stream should begin shortly. I am assuming it's supposed to be live, but my YouTube page says it's offline and it's bad. But there you go. All right, we have begun. It's all official. It's on. And here's Mathyy. Mathyy is the best builder in the world. This has been. When did you receive this trophy? Was it last year or this year? For the best builder in the world.
Probably last year.
No, you're not sure. You were the one who won the trophy. Welcome to the stream, Best Lone Wolf. We're going to be touring the server, but before we do, we're going to tour a little bit of what has been done here. So the house officially has not changed since y'all last saw it, except that I finished up the what is it called? All the chests and stuff, and now that's all sorted out. That wasn't done on the last stream, and the still kind of useless modern part of the build doesn't have a raison d'être quite yet. There's no use for this quite yet, but I know it's for the luxury. It's for the view. It's like the massive balconies, man, and to hold this one pot. It's very important.
Yeah,
welcome,
I like
Bowfish Kills, by the way. Welcome to the stream.
Oops.
And a couple days ago, I decided to add this mushroom island, improved with netherwart. I always feel like the netherwart would be something that would fit in a mushroom island. So, yeah, I added this because we're on the edge of on the edge of a correct biome. Do you wanna have babies? These cows just do not want to mate. They're not into it. They're not into it. Well, all right, maybe some other time. One baby was made. You saw him. Welcome, Stella. Welcome to the stream. For all the Roblox needs, make sure you check that link out. I think you can check the link of someone in the chat, right? I do believe you can. I think you can. You just right click and then you go to channel. You can visit. But let's go to the Nether where I've done most of the important things. By the way, if you need a skelly farm, I've got a skelly farm here. Though I think Joey might have a better one because he's got a skelly and zombie farm.
Oh, you're just now telling me, dude?
What? Oh. So let's go see what I've been doing in the Nether. I'm showing this. Oops, that's unsightly. It's a little bit of a. Okay, this part here is not finished. Clearly, I'm running out of cobblestone like massively quick, and also I'm running out. Okay, thank you. I'm also running out of concrete. This is concrete, and I've run out of it. But as you can see, I'm transforming my Nether Tunnel into something that looks a lot more natural than all that netherrack. Or, sometimes those cold, kind of boring Nether tunnels, they're a little bit plain, I guess. Sometimes all you do is just stone the whole way through and... you just run through hoping it's not going to be too bad. But see, I'm making biomes, and there's a sky above. And it's all lit. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming with Mathyy here accidentally. We did not mean to do this. We were going to... Here I got a part where it's supposed to be more like plains. I'm going to add grass and stuff later on. I was considering adding a rail minecart tracks, but I think I'm not going to do it because of these guys. These guys spawn in and they just block the rails. So what I decided to do is just have a small hole for skeletal horses at each side. And if someone wants to go faster through the tunnel, they can use those. So this is the part that I asked Mathyy to come here and help me with, because this was supposed to be recreating a savanna, and it's a little bit boring. I thought like the dirt would work really nice, because in the other biomes, so to speak, if we come back over here, in the other biomes, I went with rock patterns, right? And then it's going to be the sky above, and then it's going to be stone and the grass, and that's supposed to be either plains or extreme hills. Pick your poison. And I figured that since the logs would turn gray, then I should have the background turn brown. I mean,
That's very
dirt
clever.
Dirt does look like more organic, but it's lacking a little bit of a something. Oh, what I was thinking is adding a few leaf blocks, acacia leaf blocks.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
Because I don't have oak leaf blocks either for the other part, I was planning on adding that, same as there are the spruce leaves, where there's the mega taiga part.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, if the moment you play a world like Bowfish Kills is spot on here. Like if you play enough on a world, and usually that's the case with an SMP, you play enough, you're gonna travel your tunnel so often that it's really a shame if you make something boring. That's gonna be all just like you see Lord Laylaps's tunnel over here. Is this one Lord's? I forget. I think this is the Lord's. Built purely for efficiency, but look, the walls are still the disgusting netherrack. He's got his system to sprint through on packed ice, which is, of course, extremely efficient. But this is Uggs at the moment. He needs to do something with his walls so that it's not like such a boring ordeal. All right. But while we're at spawn, we can, Mathyy and I can take a look at what's been built on the server so far. And we can mock people's lack of building skills.
Definitely.
No. We've been nice. We gonna be nice, because there's good builders on this here server, and even in the cases where admittedly someone is not necessarily the best builder, they can still have fun stuff to do. Like I think Joey will be the first to admit that he might need to learn a few things about building, but he still has a lot of interesting ideas and builds, and maybe we'll have time to tour his gay land that he's working on. Did I mispronounce that? I mean game land. Yeah, if you say it too fast,
oh man, yeah.
So over here we're gonna have the shopping district, which I guess we're meant to make little shops like this. Most of them have spawn protection, so over here I can't even place blocks. So I wouldn't even. You magical mystical wizard! Like there's places. What? Like earlier, there was a place where I tried to place a block and it refused to let me. Anyway.
But Flus, we changed hosts, didn't we? So maybe that changed.
Maybe that's the thing. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. But in any case, even if you can't like build the prettiest things, you can build useful or fun things that provide, services for the server, increase community stuff, or your riches, or all kinds of things. So way up there, we can see a Swedish man's house that is coming along. Isn't that Phoenix's? Isn't that his?
Yeah, it's Phoenix.
Yeah,
but I'm also Swede, so it's
I know. Mine. No, it's a Swedish man's. I didn't say the Swedish man's.
I'm the one.
Yeah, the one. Well, you're the one who won the building prize. Though you can tell that that Phoenix is not pleased with this state of affairs, and he wants to win the best builder in the world trophy from you next year. Is that what his plan is? Because he's trying.
He is trying. and it's really good as well.
Yeah.
I know.
Because at first he said he's trying it, it sounded super condescending. Oh yeah, no, he's trying to build nice. Yeah, we're gonna give it to him. He's trying, but he's
Yeah.
incorporating the green concrete blocks into his builds in what it would be a classic 1.8 build.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
And yeah, it's very somewhat oriental, somewhat medieval. There's a mix of cultures and influences in there that is interesting to watch. Or it almost reminds me of some of the wooden churches that I visited in Norway, which it's not too far away from you. But did Swedish did the Swedes have the wooden kyrkes as well or not? Anyway, I don't know whose
I don't
this
know.
is.
This is also Phoenix.
This is also Phoenix. Like,
Yeah.
did you? Okay, well now we're gonna have to strip him away of the "you did good" because he has been using the birch logs. And
I think it's Phoenix's.
if you use the birch logs, that automatically disqualifies you from being a good builder just by principle. Even if you manage to somehow not make it utterly ugly or not make me want to stab my eyes out with daggers, just the fact that it's been used and you tried it, you know.
I mean, I think it was temporary though. I don't know. It could have been really temporary for when he was building the other thing.
Eh bien, merci d'avoir visité, d'avoir fait un tour Paradix. Merci beaucoup d'avoir visité. It's okay if you can't stay. I know it's getting a little bit late in Europe. It's a bit of a late stream, a late night stream for Europeans. Would it even be past midnight at this point?
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me right now.
Yeah, in Sweden, but I mean in the UK it's 11, right? Something like that.
No, 12 midnight maybe.
Midnight. Oh, I'm off. I'm way off. Do you know who's building over here? I didn't. I don't think I saw identifying signs.
I think it's Lords.
But Lord is a butt.
Yeah. It might be. Oh, he's using the netherrack brick as floor. That's
Yes,
interesting.
I know that he was wanting to collect a lot of nether materials. I didn't know which build it was for. Because he's building mainly on a mushroom island, and the nether brick, it looks good in mushroom islands.
Yeah.
Because of the mycelium. It works fairly well.
Maybe he had some over for this. I don't know.
Oh, it's midnight for Victoria. Well, welcome for the stream. Hopefully we won't force you to go to bed too late. Let's move along, because if it's just Lords, like, we don't want to, we don't want to show Lord Laylaps's stuff. Now over here, this is Lariella's house.
Oh, you almost said it in Swedish there.
Oh, did I? Because that was Canadian.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I kid.
Well,
I kid. It's not like Canadians say house. They don't say hoose. Not every word rhymes with moose in Canadian, but there you go. It's there's a homely aspect to it. Like, I like the fireplace, and I like the inside is coming along really nice, and it's looking good with my shaders.
The interior is really, really good.
Mm-hmm. And because the subtext of that is to say that the exterior sucks, right?
No. The exterior is good as well.
But no, I will say the strength is indeed the interior. But it does need work. Up there, she needs to finish her roofing over here.
The ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling.
I think that's part of the plan. But yeah, that needs to be finished up. I really enjoyed the slope of the roof initially.
Yeah.
Let me find a better angle to show you, because you see the roof has that interesting slope where it's one side is twice longer than the other, and that reminds me a lot of buildings at the top of at the top of the ski mountain, the building where there's the lift. Anyway, that reminds me a lot of that. So it feels very alpine to me. All right, let's come down. If we look at the end of my render distance, Quill J1 has set up some has set up some farms over there for himself, and I guess those are yes.
We are not in a. We're in a general channel in Discord.
Yeah.
Someone just joined us.
Oh! Did someone just join us? Oh, that was well. Welcome, Great Warrior. I was actually going to invite people in if they wanted to have a chat with us at some point while we do the tour. If you do join the channel, as one of our friends has, like if we absolutely need privacy, we can move to the other channel. There's no problem. But yeah, I did want to have things open with people, so long as you don't do nasty things that would force me to put the stream offline and stuff. Where our viewers are counting on you to not mess up. But if you do watch the stream, make sure you mute either in here or the stream, because there's a like 30-second delay between the Discord and the stream. But yes, if you look in the video description, there's a public Discord that anyone can join for the Cube community, and you can hang around and watch Matthyy's updates. Over here is a concrete build made by Concrete, and it's by Quills1. Mr. Quill.
Yeah, I like the modern style a lot.
Mm-hmm. And the concrete, like before, your only choice for modern builds was the quartz, but now the addition of the concrete makes makes new options. So welcome welcome Eric to the stream and to the Discord.
The concrete would make for a good asphalt thing.
Yes,
I guess.
Yes. But it makes for those sleek textures that sometimes some modern builds require. Ideally, and Quill figured this out, typically in a modern build, you want to at least mix and match the textures so that they work in contrast with with each other. So he's got the planks, the organic spruce planks, and they contrast off the concrete, and that makes his modern build more interesting.
It really does, yeah.
As opposed to always like having the same texture all the time. It's a lot more interesting that way. So you can play off the contrasts. Contrast is interesting because it can create a visual depth without actually having depth that exists. It's just an optical illusion.
Exactly.
Over here, Battery is building his house.
Yeah, I actually didn't know whose this was till just today, actually.
Didn't he say where it was? Yeah, it says on the chest right here. That's his mailbox, I guess. I should probably add a mailbox too. That's clever. Everyone should have their little mailboxes so that we can easily give each other, And if you're wondering if you should keep your mic muted at the moment, I think we would appreciate it until the end of the tour, and then we can field questions or whatever. Right, that works. I'm gonna sleep the night away. And there you go. Come on, sleep. There you go. The night has been schlepped. So the Cube. Yeah, Cube Community is a private server, so that only the select few can come play, because you have to be a trusted person to come play. But the Discord is public; you can interact and everything. But the reason why it might be worthwhile mentioning that there's the public Discord, because if you join the public Discord of Cube Community, then you know when applications are open, and I believe they are right now, where you can make an application video and say, "Hey, I'd like to join Cube Community. I think I'd enrich the group and make things more fun for everyone if I joined the server." And so you can make your video and submit it, and maybe you'll be the next addition to the Cube Community server. But all that is on the Discord in the description. What else do we show? Over here we got Squish and Cooking Mama. They're starting something. It hasn't really moved in a week, so all it is a big staircase. But McSquish is also starting his own modern build over here, which is going to be, by the looks of it, a splash of color on the server.
Yeah, he's really using colors here.
Well, we had color blocks previously in Minecraft. We're talking about the wool blocks and the clay blocks, but the colors were kind of faded a little bit. The other new thing that the concrete blocks now add is you can have colors that really, really pop. And these they sure do. They sure pop. It's kind of ocular porn practically. There's so much stimulation going on. But like already you can make some fairly simple shapes, and you can tell it's a little bit built in this same way that I build my modern addition to my house, where it's basically using the bold colors to make some shapes and draw the eye in certain directions. And that's how it goes. I'm not sure what the plan is underneath, so I'm not gonna spoil any further what's going on at the McSquish house. Some of the things I do are immense failures, as you know, Mathyy, right? Like
No, I have no idea.
But yes, so as I have like my planned path here, because I too need a little bit of a spawn home, and so far what I'm doing I'm not pleased with it. That's why I built the Nether Tunnel instead, because I needed to distance myself from this failure over here. I don't like it.
I like the idea of it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I still like the idea of it, but the execution right now is like balls. It's terrible. Well, okay, terrible might be like over dramatizing, but it's not where I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be feeling somewhat like the houses. There's several countries in the world where there were places where people built houses that were half in, half out of cliffs, and usually because that helps things keep things cool during the winter, or keep some foods fresh for longer. Before refrigerators and everything existed, people had to find ways to keep their food fresh as long as possible. And digging caves and or cellars and all that kind of stuff, that was part of it. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually build something on top of here, and maybe it's all gonna tie everything together. But right now, I'm a little bit discouraged. And also, I'm using all my cobble on a different build where I'm making a witch farm. So, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Garterback, welcome to the stream. And yes, shaders. I don't actually have them on every episode. Sometimes I turn them off, because when we go to the Nether, and the Nether is not really well lit, then you can't see anything. So you turn it off when you go to the Nether usually. My Nether corridor is like as bright as things can be. Maybe it's even too bright on Matthyy's end. But with shaders, it's like I need it.
That's good. You're good.
Speaking of Mathyy, you're the one responsible for this burgeoning little build right here, right? You're the one who decided to you actually okay, last time I saw it, and that was like yesterday or something. All there was a foundation, so you build fast too.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, it's almost done.
All right, well, you're gonna have to explain this, young man.
Explain what? This one?
No,
it's just a.
So this pillar is an interesting architectural feature. I
know, right?
It's ballsy to keep it.
It's supposed to be like an archway, archway.
Yeah, I think they call that a buttress. If you with the old, the big cathedrals like in Paris and stuff.
Yeah.
The side walls, they have huge windows, right? But
Yeah.
the weight of the roof and everything was too heavy to have such huge windows. So the way they figured out to have the huge windows while still having the really tall roof was to help spread the weight of the roof further out. So they added little buttresses, additional columns to the outside. And that's why they're there, because they help support the weight of the roof of the cathedral. The buttresses.
You know your architecture.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, no, it's just a temporary pillar I used.
Mm-hmm. In 1.12 Nuclear Sugar, you don't really need a shaders mod to have mods, because now the Optifine, I don't know at what version of Optifine, but the moment you have Optifine installed, you can have a selection of shaders without even having mods or Forge or whatever. So just having Optifine allows you to have a shaders section in your video settings, and from there you can have shaders that you want. And I use Silder's vibrant shaders because they tend to be they tend to be good for a variety of computers. Like you can have the low end shaders so that if your computer is not like super mega powerful, or you can have them at high like mine if you have a fairly powerful computer. All right. By the way, Mathyy.
Yeah.
Do you have food? I only have 3 taters left.
Oh, I only have 13 bread.
Okay, let's go back to the little farm over there. No. It's all good. We just gotta get back to the farm over there and grab some food before we head out and take note of 2 other places, including Matthyy's near spawn. We could. Whoops, I'm dumb. I'm a stupido. I'm not a bright man, you understand? All right, it's a good thing that there are community farms. Like, you'd think that, so much time has passed since the beginning of the season that you think we no longer need to rely on these community farms. But
I know, right?
I totally do. I totally do. Like my potatoes that are cooked, the community farmed potatoes. I should really actually get to work on an actual decent food source for myself. Okay. All right. Let's get back to Matthyy's future mansion.
Actually, I've already built this house once on my YouTube, so this is just something I'm building when I'm not recording because I'm bored, Right. That's probably why it took so short time.
Yeah, well, I'm not just an idiot in Nuzlocke Season 7, Bowfish Kills. I'm an idiot in every Nuzlocke season. I have a tradition to maintain. All right. Let's carry along. We're not going to ride the cart yet because we have a little house there that is I saw him build it live, and now his name escapes me because he's I don't think I've talked to him in the Discord, only like in the game chat. What's his?
Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
What's his name? Did he put his name anywhere? No, he didn't. Okay.
Is it Wasted?
Is it Wasted?
Wait,
no.
Wasteland. Wasteland. No.
No. No, it's not. No, it's not Wasteland. Anyway, maybe it'll come back to me. Actually, if I look at the Discord, maybe it's gonna help me joggle my memory. Oh, I forgot Uncle Blade's house. It might be Wasteland actually. It might be. Anyway, let's sleep this night away. This is important. Welcome back Kaz. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to twerk to say hi to Kaz. Okay, so let's twerk to say hi to Kaz. I think I did I didn't do a bad tactical choice of getting rock type in Nuzlocke. I mean, it has like every type, it has advantages and it has disadvantages, and so you know.
Flus, isn't Quills place also kind of near spawn? I think. No,
Well,
no, no, it
we
isn't.
saw Quill's concrete stuff. The other places where Quill is building is in a mushroom biome, which we need to use the Nether to go there. It's very
Oh
far
yeah, but I
away.
thought he had I thought he had something behind there.
Yeah, he had a
other than that.
cactus farm, but it's just a cactus farm.
Oh,
You know,
all
it's a
right, all
cactus
right.
farm.
Okay, that's. I thought it was nothing else. My
Yeah,
bad.
no. Like there's other stuff we could visit on the server. Like Mus, I know Mus is building far away from the server. From the server, from spawn somewhere else. We did skip Mus's base spawn hole, which is underneath Lariella's place. But there's a very good reason to skip that. Inside there are birch logs everywhere.
Oh dear.
So you know, I'm thinking of protecting you, my single solitary viewer. There's no way I could do that to the Flues crew. Subject you to more birch logs. Like there's already some birch logs that we can see when we're traveling in this dark oak forest, this roofed
Yeah,
forest.
I don't think I've ever used birch wood, to be honest.
Not even the planks. The planks are good.
I mean, sometimes they're just a little bit too pale for me.
Well, yeah, I use them to contrast with, for example, spruce, but no, there are there are times where I've used it quite a bit because I also like sometimes the way they look paired with sandstone. So I found a lot of good uses for birch planks. Not that it's I don't think it should typically be the dominant material usually, but for accents and stuff, it's very good. What's going on, Red Panda? Well, we're finishing up a tour of the Cube Community's SMP as we chill, and we're approaching. As you can see, there's a windmill there. Whoops. Okay, nice zoom. There's a small windmill here, so we're approaching. Oh, actually, we should probably approach all the way from here because you extended the road. Quite, I think, from last time. I didn't remember it going all the way down over here.
I think the road has always been there.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I remember the skeletons and zombies that spawn beneath, and that they just, very loud. So you didn't actually farm anything more than what I did? All you did was add a couple scarecrows?
Yeah, I was lazy. What?
Well, I'm looking at you in stern judgment. You didn't finish planting all the wheat. Now the effect is gone. Now nobody's going to be impressed now when they look at this, because some of the wheat is not planted.
Oh, I see. I need to do something about that then.
Yes, you most certainly do. No, you can guess what it's going to look like. You can guess. Oh, another Flues clip. Oh, very interesting, Red Panda. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out after the stream. Can't wait. I wonder what idiot thing I did now. Do we need to show the little camp, the guerrilla warfare camp that you got going on over here? Because they're just,
I don't know.
They're just how do you call?
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's just useful setups that you do when you're starting out.
Yeah, it's just
your farms and the enchanting and the inhumane treatment of mobs. And,
don't look at the cows.
Like you cannot say that they're free range at all.
Yeah, they're not. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
It's cruel. I know it's efficient, but imagine if someone had was farming cows in real life that way. That would be awful. It is a
would be
Wild
really
Flues
awful.
maker, Project McCabe. It is. Whoops. Oh.
Oops. Where to next?
And it's a clip that involves Sid, huh? So what I noticed is that inside the Windmill, well, you're not
What's
going to
that?
like just show people a windmill from the outside and then there's going to be nothing.
Come on.
Because on the inside,
I
the last time I came here, there was nothing on the inside. Nothing.
mean, I have
Like
some
we were
ideas, so-
ragging on Lariella because her inside was not quite finished on the roofing. Some of the things are not quite finished on the inside in here, Matthew.
I know. I need to fix it.
Will there be a use? Like, is there something you're gonna do in here?
I don't know. I know I'm gonna put that thing, where they actually mill the wheat, the grinder.
The
I don't know.
millstone. I think it's the millstone that it's called.
Yeah, I'm gonna build that thing, and I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna
That's it.
have
Yeah,
anything.
it's
in
not
here,
even
though.
gonna have a secondary function like storage. Like
Yeah,
that
it should be storage for wheat then, I guess.
storage for food or whatever.
For wheat and
Just wheat.
cake.
That's all. And
Well, cake and
Well,
bread
then you'd need
cookies.
you need a chicken coop behind here for the cake, so you can get some eggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have. I was actually planning on. Oh, wait.
Oh, ectoplasm! Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
No, Cube Community is not the Cube where the it's not the same server. I believe the Cube done died. Well, that was
Yeah,
the old server with what grape apple juice and all that those people, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Glazer
really
and-
follow the Cube to be truthful.
Yeah, me neither. So my initial plan, Plus, is
Mhm.
actually I'm gonna have a barn and some free range animals down here, and a chicken coop.
Oops.
You don't like the plan?
Wait. Can you repeat the plan? I was checking my phone.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
we're
no, I
paying
did that.
attention. I see.
I know
Oh,
you could have
no.
been someone important. I didn't know.
All right. Now, my initial plan is just to build a barn and have some free range animals and a chicken coop down here instead.
No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
But
Oh no.
no, but it's not a but like one of the things that is impressive is when you reach the end of the railroad here,
Yeah.
you get to see the windmill, and I think that's the windmill over there is a good first impression, right?
Maybe.
So, is
Maybe.
there another place where the barn can be built?
There might be. On the other side of that mountain, but we don't want to go there now.
Well,
Or do we?
we're planning, we're
Alright.
thinking, we're
Alright,
because the barn could go down there, though I probably wouldn't put it exactly where you pointed to, just to
Alright,
keep
alright.
the view of the windmill like fully safe. Yeah, that's a long distance to travel to go all the way over here.
Yeah, I know.
That was said with such sadness.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No worries.
Maybe this area is in the neighborhood. But I would instead probably put the barn on this side here.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So that of course I realize the railroad is temporary. But you think about it when you take the railroad, you want things to be revealed at a each at a time. So you come here, and here now you get the windmill reveal right here. And then you can come here and you can get to the barn. But the windmill technically is revealed first, right? But if you had the
Oh,
barn
yeah.
on this side, then it would be different. So
Oh,
maybe
I get you.
the barn would be so impressive by itself that it can leave the first impression first.
Everything's gonna be so good. It can leave the good first impression, you know. Confidence.
Have you protected the villagers because you're close to the villagers?
Nope. They are on their own.
No, they're not just on their own. You killed them all.
Nope, they're alive. Here they are. They can survive.
No, they usually they can't on their own. They're too stupid.
This one can. These ones can.
No, they're still quite stupid. They're
I mean,
idiots.
some of them might have died. I don't know. We got 3 blacksmiths here. So,
No, well, the blacksmiths, to be fair, I don't think anyone cares about the blacksmiths.
yeah, I know. Oh, we got 4 blacksmiths. Never mind. It's a
Yeah.
blacksmith village.
Well, to be fair, Bowfish, Mathyy don't need no diamonds. Like I might be full diamond, but it's only because I've
I'm mindful
usually
still.
like in 1.8 and stuff. I wouldn't have wasted my time with diamond armor because you don't need them to survive. But in this version 1.12, the creepers, if you're not blocking with a shield, they're so devastating that you do need the full diamond. Because I tend to tab out and stuff, and I don't want to tab out and come back to discover that I've been blown up by a creeper. So usually, the diamond armor just helps me out just a little bit more. In any case, you're going to become the steward of those villagers, and it's
Oh,
gonna be upon you, my friend, to make sure they live, especially the ones that have precious trades. So
I
you're gonna have
see.
one windmill and one barn, and that's gonna be it.
No, I'm gonna have some chicken coop and some pastures. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, pasture.
Pastures.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, with some animals and
With
on
manimals,
the hill.
interesting.
Manimals. No, and on the hill there, you see, I'm gonna build like a. I don't know actually. Maybe I should build it somewhere else. I just thought the mountain looked cool. I'm gonna have a witch tower somewhere around the areas as well.
A witch tower. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh. We could also go. Oh well. Okay. Wait. Hold on. We're gonna do this the cart way,
Oh, I don't have
unless
any
there are
cars
no
here.
carts.
We left them. I have 2 cars and we left them at spawn.
Well. What can we do?
Did you make a cart?
I'm not confirming or denying. Goodbye, Matthew.
Alright.
You will never
We'll
see
see
me
who's
again.
fastest.
What you
We'll see
think?
who's
You think you can
fastest.
be faster than your railroad? If so,
I
what's
don't
the
know.
purpose of the railroad if you can be faster?
A shortcut over the seas.
Oh no, these freaking villagers are interfering with my top speed scores. You're gonna. Oh, he's passing me by. You stupid villagers! You deserve to die. Oh, and yeah, no, of course I won't forget about your clip, Red Panda. I ain't forgetting.
Oh no, I think you're gonna be faster than me.
Especially if it's a clip that features Sid. Some parts, you put too many turns on your rail track, where you get more speed if the rail goes straight. Every time you curve a lot, it slows down the cart.
Oh. Has it always been like that?
Well, it's been like that for a while.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a
I
noob
think the
at
only
this.
part where that doesn't stay true is that if you do the perfect diagonal. I think the perfect
Yeah.
diagonal doesn't like it just goes diagonally now. But yeah. Oh no, you're far behind actually. Yeah, this is pathetic.
Yeah.
You need to get in shape, son.
I do. I do.
Okay. Well, we're gonna send a minecart. Yeah. Yes. Eh,
I don't need one now, I think.
Go
I'm
away,
right here.
minecart. Nobody likes you, minecart. Go away. Oh no, it's flues. Oh no, it's flues. When I read my own comments, you know, the comment says it's flues. It's actually from Lariella, which is actually being puppeted by Mus. Mus apparently watches YouTube on Larry's account, so that, you know, it's not his YouTube history that is all clogged up with nasty videos and nasty streams.
Like the
Mhm.
weird part of YouTube, you know.
Yeah, so if Mus is there, we're gonna go complain about Birch Logs. Because we skipped that in the tour, so that we wouldn't like damage any viewer's eyes with Birch Logs. But you can tell that trouble is afoot, can't you? When you watch watch this door here, you know something is wrong, ethically, morally, architecturally. Something is really really wrong.
Oh.
Do you watch?
No.
Have you watched Twin Peaks? Ever watched Twin Peaks?
Me? Yeah.
Anyone?
I think
Well, in Twin Peaks, there's kind of a dream world, and into the dream world, there's like the Red Room, and that's what this kind of reminds me of.
Yeah,
And I mean, most birch logs are not the best logs. This is not true. This is incorrect. Statement is false. They're not the best logs. The zebra logs are definitely not the best.
couldn't agree with you anymore, Flues.
But you know, you could say like the only thing that's worst are the glazed terracotta blocks. Though I've seen Delphron actually build good things with the glazed terracotta blocks. Amazingly enough. Have you had the time to check those out, Mathyy?
I don't think I have yet.
Like if you cook the clay from mesas, they turn into very flashy, crazy looking blocks that are awfully ugly.
Oh.
Okay, so what can we go explore? We can go to the Sonic Joey's. He's got a little setup. Have you seen his farm? His skelly and zombie farm? And that's just for your personal usage if you need levels. It might be the best one. Hey, welcome Kaboom Bubs 8 to the stream. It's Adventure Kate.
Hey. Who needs to get in shape now, huh?
Good point. I never claimed to be in the greatest of shape. With age, I get a little doughier, just a tiny bit every year.
Oh.
I am no longer the athlete I used to be in my 20s.
Yeah, I'm waiting as well. I'm just waiting for it.
Right. So, you know, this might remind you a little bit of your camp hidden in the extreme hills behind the windmill. But yeah, the farm, which is purely utilitarian, it's not decorated or anything either. But there's 2 spawners. And come to think of it, my own farm also has a zombie spawner nearby. So I could like transfer it, but I feel like zombie spawner farms are useless. Who wants zombie drops, right? But you AFK on this side and you get zombies and they drop here. Or you go farther deep and you go AFK here for a little while. And you're going to collect some skeletons who will drop here.
I see.
So, yeah, that's going to be, you know, it's useful.
It's very useful.
Oh no. And like Larry is now pointing out like Larry here. I was planning on using black glazed terracotta blocks in my evil build. but sparingly.
Oh,
And
no.
yes, sparingly is actually the only way to use the glazed terracotta blocks. Like those
Oh.
really weird blocks you can use for accents and stuff. They can be, they can make things very interesting.
Yeah.
So long as they're an accent block, right?
Yeah.
Even though you know, you could say theoretically the same could be true of the zebra logs, but that's false. That's false.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So false.
Because of, you know, of
Unaccept-
ethical reasons, really.
Yeah. Unacceptable.
Just because it is morally incorrect, you know, to. And have you seen Gayland? I mean, Gameland? It's that way.
Yeah, it's actually not too far away from my place, I think, if you walk.
Oh, you want to walk? Like, are you gonna set up another portal at some point?
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
So now the reveal is actually not gonna be.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's still a long time till I set up a nether portal.
And oh well, ectoplasm. Like yeah. Sadly, there was a time where I could kill people in UHCs, so on UHC Zone. I still have a lot of footage from UHC Zone and even Eximius. Now that's a long time ago.
Oh,
That
I
I could-
I remember that.
That I could put into highlights. And I should, but I keep getting distracted by more and more projects. So there's the Tower of Doom that Joey's building. We will not go inside because that would spoil things.
Yeah.
Because the concept of this tower, as impressive as it looks from the outside, is it's a game, and every floor has a different challenge for you to overcome. So at some point, we're going to play the game, I would imagine, in Gameland. Why make Gameland in the desert? I don't know, because deserts are... Well, they're an interesting biome to exploit. So I feel like it's a strange choice to put Gameland here.
I don't know. It's okay. I know what you're thinking. Don't change the.
I'm not changing anything. Don't worry. Don't worry. But what I was thinking is like that with the desert and stuff. If you want to place grass blocks, they become, you know, the ugly-looking grass that is all not good looking. So
That is true. That is very true.
That's the reason I wouldn't include. Like, I wouldn't make the game land in the desert. Though, maybe, you know, the fact that there's never going to be rain is, overcomes this challenge. Mus, if you're still there, is there something to show at the end of your corridor? Because I haven't been in a long while, so I don't know. But is there something to see? Because I remembered that you had a corridor that was leading somewhere. But when I traveled, you know, all there was you had the tunnel and plans for a build, but there was nothing. Nothing. NUFFIN. Nothing. Can you believe that? And Lord Laylapse has his mushroom biome, as does Mistaquil. He also has his. They have two different mushroom biomes because they're bad people. Only has walls. Okay. All right. So Oh, you have claimed this already, huh? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
You claimed it.
Yep.
All
Sorry.
right. And it's Kate. It's Kaboom Burbs. Burt, burt, burt. Let's see. Well, Quills mushroom biome. Last time I visited Quill, there was just chests.
All right.
And an AFK fishing farm. Muss's Tunnel of Love and the Woodland Mansion. I have not seen the Woodland Mansion. Have they killed everything in the Woodland Mansion? I don't know. I don't
mean,
know.
I wasn't there for the stream. I was out of town, I think. I can't remember.
All right, so we can visit a floor plan. We'll be able to critique a floor plan, and at least give important compliments about the floor plan, about how the floor plan doesn't have any zebra logs, and how much better the floor plan looks without the zebra logs.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Those are big walls, actually. But
I like the shape of it.
Congratulations, I will have to say, on not having zebra logs. This is well done, well conceived, much improved.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 on the no zebra logs. But we can see the floor plan a little clearer. I think it's going to look a little bit cathedral shaped, but only the cluster. Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Clustery.
I know what you're talking about.
So without the elongated part where they're all the pews where everyone sits, but only the cross part. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
Oh, you got spare food, Flues?
Yes.
Thank you.
Given this, I don't like where the portal is. I mean, no, man. I mean, it's really practical, but I've come to respect the idea that, like, when people exit the portal to your place, they should have a great view of it, right? So really, you would want probably to have the portal, like, exit from a hole in the extreme hills around here, maybe. And then you're like, oh, yeah, this is an impressive building you got here. I like it. Maybe a little over here so you can, maybe around here. You have like the best angle possible or something. And then you have you put staircases down to the entrance, the way you made a staircase up to your windmill.
I see. Yeah.
A little winding road. Yeah. And that's going to be. It's going to enhance the build by adding all the curb appeal. I think what we can learn from Matthyy's windmill is the importance of curb appeal, of adding stuff. Like there's entire reality TV shows dedicated to this on the Building and Home and Garden Network in Canada. But I don't know what type of networks it'd be, but it's all about like people focusing on how awesome their house is, but they forget about the front lawn or what it looks like from the curb when you drive and you get to the house, and then you have what would be a great looking house, but the garden and everything is so boring that it really eliminates most of the charm that you should feel when you see it the first time.
Yeah.
And so working on the crowd appeal, the curb appeal is important. Most of the time, like in most settings, people get it fairly right. You know, you add leaf blocks everywhere and flowers and everything. Now, of course, like all we have here is walls, so like there's nothing to curb appeal to yet. But we're talking in the future, right?
In the future.
Okay. Bowfish wants a water drop. Like, all right, let me. Like, I get water drops 33% of the time. All right, so there's no problem. I can do this. 33% of the time I get my water drop. So check this out. Nailed it.
Ooh.
I nailed it, Mathyy.
Ooh, nailed it. I was actually so afraid my heart kind of stopped.
Oh, okay, because that wasn't even a lethal fall. Oh, wait.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, I don't have feather falling, so I was okay.
No, but for me, I mean.
Oh, you do have a feather falling? Oh, because I,
No, no.
I obviously missed my water bucket drop because I always do.
Oh. No, I think I would have died because I don't have feather falling. So that's why my heart kind of stopped.
Okay, can I point out, Mus, like, okay, because Ectoplasm in chat asked, like, that it was a nice floor plan, and what kind of towers are you planning with that floor plan? And Mus's response is one central tower. And I think with the one central tower, it might end up looking like a gigantic phallus. If there's a central tower, wouldn't it look like a giant phallus? You know what a phallus is? It's the fancy medical term for penis.
Oh. Oh. No, I think it will kind of look like you know, these, I don't know, temples in Egypt. I don't know. No, not
Egyptian
Egypt,
temples don't look like that. What are you
no,
talking
wait,
about?
hold on. I can't but you know, the ones with the tower in the middle and like towers around it.
Like a minaret? Is that what you're
maybe.
thinking of?
Maybe that's, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking.
Like a mosque with minarets? It could be.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, where else? Like there were weird glitches that happened in the Nether.
Oh.
And this is it. Before we moved the server to a new place, like there were some chunks. If you looked at like what the you haven't seen it? Come look, because this affects the fortress we have beneath the Nether hub. And the corrupted chunks like make parts of the fortress that are missing. Oops. Maybe not go here, but if you come above here, you can see the places where some walls appear to have disappeared.
Oh, I see.
And I think it's more striking when you come around here, I think. Yeah, there's a chunk missing right in front of us here.
Oh.
You know, you like the corner of the fortress is like gone right here.
I see
like,
that.
where did it go?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so those are corrupted nether chunks. Yum yum. Nether chunks, my favorite every morning. With a bowl of cereal, not a bowl of cereal, but a bowl of milk. Nether chunks is part of a complete breakfast. Mine like an Egyptian. Now you put the song in my head. Are you happy? Oh, Flu's crew, putting these types of songs in my head. It's like, it's immoral. 2 Woodland Mansion and Mus's Tunnel of Love. We've done that. That's my own tunnel over there.
We done everyone now? I think we might have.
The Sonic Yoi. I think we done a fairly good server tour, a fairly comprehensive server tour. Do we still have people in the Discord waiting? Because the Discord is tabbed out for me. So nope, there's just us. Hello.
Yep.
We were so obnoxiously antisocial that we we have been abandoned.
We lost around the one.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not exactly what happened to Ectoplasm. It's really just chunks that, because what it did was it added new chunks of... Oh, there's a place where we can see, like, maybe see it better, though I have to remove the shaders first. Video settings, shaders, turn that off. We did make fun of your house, Lariella. Or I mean, if you mean Mus, we did make... Oops, I accidentally placed a torch, so there's going to be a torch somewhere. We were admiring your house there, but also noted that your interior roofing is not quite finished. Whose tunnel is this? And what is it for? That's probably Lord farming netherrack? Why is it like this? What is going on?
I have no idea.
That's not where I wanted to go.
Oh, but you can. Is this a remove?
But this
chunk
is
thing?
yeah, this we got one over here. So you can see the perfect square angle where you can tell it's not the same seed at this location here. This is just this chunk right here. It's a different seed. So at some point, like the on the server, the data that should stay on the server just went missing. So it reloaded a new chunk, but with a different seed. And now, yeah, that's what we got. That's the kind of thing we have, and this only happens around the spawn area. Like if you go farther out, you just load new nether, all with the same coherent seed. So it's ain't nothing. Nothing is wrong. It all part of that. Watch out for the hole.
Yeah, I saw that.
Watch out for the hole. And I didn't listen to my own instructions, so I fell in the hole immediately. This raises the question. I don't know. I assume Kaboom Bubs is no longer.
Why am I stuck?
I'm stuck as well. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, what?
You can't get that either, can you?
No, I'm.
No, I can't get it either.
Well,
It's like so.
You're occupying the one.
No, okay. Now I'm.
Like
below
yeah,
you,
you're stuck,
so
but that's because I'm sitting in this one, so you can't come in because I'm already sitting in it.
Okay, but try to go all the way.
But I'm trying to go to the one up there. Oh, okay. I got out, jumped, and managed to pull through. But wow, that was weird.
Okay. Yeah, same happened for me.
That was weird.
It was really weird. Like it was too far away.
Yeah, I have a okay amount of fire protection, but I'd still rather have more. You know, before I go swim in lava. I mean. So Kate, where are you setting up, Kate? Because we're making like the tour, and where's your house? Where your house is? So we, you know. So Mathyy can help. Because I volunteer Mathyy to help you. Where's I don't know where the. Do I have to travel until I see the onesie appear on tab, or is the dinosaur onesie gone? Maybe the torch was in the way. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why the torch would interfere in any way. But maybe. Oh.
I volunteer Mathyy to help.
You got feedback, Boom. You got to mute the. You have to mute the stream.
Hello.
Did you mute the stream?
Yes, I did. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Where are you building? Where's happening? Where's that?
Oh, that sound.
Where's-
I need brightness.
Where's the party?
Near spawn, 53, 69, 28. I don't know. I chose a place. I like this place. I don't know if it's an okay place to build. I've been really busy with school.
Okay, 53, 49, 58. Well, okay, well, the 49 we can forget, but 53 is
Yeah,
it's gonna
I
be
literally
that
just
way.
have a bed right now.
Oh, so you might actually be building between Mathyy and Nye's house. Is that possible?
Yes, I think that's okay. Is that right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Do you know whose horse this is? It's,
What?
someone has a horse.
Negative.
Why would they put a horse in the middle of the tree? Oh no, I don't think
No
that's
idea.
someone's horse. The skeletal horses, they never despawn, Matthew.
No, but someone saved it. I like.
Oh, they
covered
saved it?
there,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it wouldn't run away.
I don't know, but they're not like they're not anything special because they keep spawning everywhere. That's why I use them for the Nether transport. I have like they used to be rare, like in the first version of like 1.10 and stuff, and now they're like
Yeah.
so common. They're like the trash horses because they have
Yeah,
they have no
you
life.
use them as throw.
The Skeletor horses?
Yeah,
Oh.
because they have no health and they're kind of slower. Where have you? I can't even find this this mysterious
I see you.
woman.
I see you.
I don't
Look to
don't
your-
see you anywhere.
To
Where are
your
you?
right. Oh, do you not
Where-
see me?
Where are
I'm
you?
like
Oh, I
right
see
in
you.
front of you.
Who, me?
You just walked through me.
Where? No. I'm joshing you. I could see you.
Oh, I logged off because I. Oh no.
Wait,
Okay.
now I can't see you though. Where?
Yeah, you.
That's because I logged off because I thought you couldn't see me.
Oh, you were logged off. That's why I couldn't see you. Oh.
So I was like, well, logging on and off fixes things.
Well, it does for the horses. Yeah, if you've been riding around on the horses. Oh, why is Lord here? What is going on?
Yeah, so this is, I guess, where I'm going to build. I have 2 pillars so far. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
my
nice,
senior
nice.
year.
Yes. Well, I mean, I think in terms of pillar, you've chosen a fairly classic route. I think, right? This is a fairly classic pillar setup.
Yeah, it's way better than Birch.
With the I think the very very classic 5 blocks between each. Like this is basically the most classic number of blocks you can have between your pillars. I think this is what most people do. I think, right? It's a very safe because it's a good way to have a window that is 3 wide if you want, or a door,
Yep.
and it's going to look centered. So that's why these pillars.
Yep. Yeah.
So what's going to be the floor?
I got a lot of andesite.
Okay. You can take that andesite and throw it in a burning fire. I think that would be wise.
Why? Why? I'm sorry, I decided on andesite because
No, andesite is not
I
necessarily
like gray.
bad. Right.
And it's also actually named after an actual rock.
Of course it is. Yeah, same as diorite and granite.
Yep.
I'm
And
gonna go.
I think that's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a. I'm gonna go get a glass of something. So I'm gonna need Mathyy and you to discuss the virtues of andesite and how perhaps you should have a lot of smooth stone mixed in with your andesite for a greater harmonious look. Right. Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, so it's just not all andesite?
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Okay. Okay, Matthew, teach me.
But I don't have any blocks on me though. Actually, I
No.
lied. I do have blocks on me.
Andesite. Oh, dang it. Smooth
Alright.
stone. Yeah, I need to get more stone.
So, where's your house?
I'm thinking this is gonna be actually see, I
Actually-
don't know, that's the thing. Let's just make this the door for right now.
Alright. Okay.
For right now.
Okay, where's the door? You said the door is right here.
It's directly in the center.
Alright. We could have something. Hold on, I'm thinking. What if?
Oh no. I didn't mean to click that.
Now, how
Oh,
long
like
will you
putting
have?
stairs and stuff down to give it dimension?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I see. And then putting like andesite in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the polished andesite, some bricks looks nice. Yeah. Well, I guess you already went over this while I was getting my glass. And if you want to keep the andesite unpolished, then smooth stone tends to work fairly nice with it. And
Yeah.
it just adds more texture, and it makes both the andesite looks better, and the smooth stone also looks better because
That's true.
they're working off of each other and enhancing one another. And yeah, the same is true with
Cool.
the bricks and stuff.
I don't know how
Cool.
how long you will have your. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of extending it maybe like this way and back, but I'm not sure because I literally just got on. I literally like 30 minutes ago got home.
I see.
It's just ideas, ideas,
Yeah,
ideas.
it's just ideas. It
Yeah,
can
I'll
all be
have to play
removed.
around with it, and I figure since I wrote my 2 papers
Mhm.
that were earlier this week, I don't really have much. I figured I could get on tonight.
Yes, you can. You are allowed.
Yes, since
You
I
can
wrote those
dance if you want
papers.
to.
And yeah,
Well,
and I don't have much tomorrow. I just have a field trip tomorrow, so
keep in mind,
I
Matthew,
don't
that
have
the
any homework.
andesite is her favorite block. So maybe
Oh,
you want to add a little more andesite. I have not killed my wither skeleton yet, Lord. Sorry. I mean, if you want to help me kill a wither, I'm available.
Mm,
Wait, who is Scottish? I don't think we have a Scotsman on the server right now, Taz. Like Mathyy is Swedish.
Wait,
He's not
who's
Scottish.
Scottish?
Yeah, no, I don't know. But Mathyy is Swedish. That was correctly identified. You, Boomy, are Scottish. So start.
No. How am
cut.
I Scottish?
You call me laddie all the time. Aye, laddie is what you say.
But I'm not Scottish. Do I sound Scottish?
Well, if you said "ar laddie," you would.
Or
Ach. Sassenach.
laddie? Like that, laddie?
I dinna ken. This is.
our laddie.
I'm really trying hard, but I'm. Oh, oops. I'm sorry for I destroyed your bed. Now, have you noticed, Boomy, with the beds that you made a white bed? This is disappointing.
Yes, I did. That is all I
Yes.
could get at the moment because I was trying not to die.
Yeah. Okay. Did you also know? Of course.
Yes, I know I can dye them and I can make pink and blue. I can make
Hold
all kinds of
on.
different
You
colors.
can
Oh.
jump. You can jump off, and they bounce, and they prevent fall damage. Well, a portion of fall damage. Like there's a height. Can you remove the there's one. No, not the torch. The yes, thank you. There's a height where you do take fall damage, but this is still not
Oh,
high
but you
enough.
can bounce.
Yeah, and no fall damage. Yeah, we bounce on the beds. Did you not know that? This is a new addition.
Well, I've kind of been a little absent for a little bit, so I'm learning.
It's the magic of bed crafty.
Bed crafting.
Yes. Oops. I really have to put the torches away from my. But I have the dynamic lights, so like every time I go around with torch. Look, Mathyy is all consumed.
I am. I wish they had like stairs and slabs for
I
the new world.
know. Yes, like, I'm sure that granite and diorite would not be as shitty. And pardon my French there, but yes, they are shitty. If they had stairs or slabs or something.
Exactly.
When your slabs are limited to just cobble or smooth stone, it's limity. You're limited.
It's
Why
yeah, it's
limit?
very limited.
Why limit people?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Why couldn't you make diorite stairs? It makes no sense. Why can't you make a diorite slab?
Just give me some time.
Geologist. Well, you're the geologist, Kaboom Bubs,
I
or
am,
the
yes.
closest thing to like a fully. No, you graduated. No, not yet. Anyway,
No,
soon.
I graduate in May. This is
Yeah,
why
soon.
I've been absent a lot, and I'm just starting my house now.
Yeah. Yes, but soon. So you know that geologically speaking, there's really no excuse for not having diorite slabs or diorite stairs, right? Or andesite.
Oh,
You
like
could
they
have.
don't have them in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for the more building materials, but there are, but I don't think stairs and geologically diorite they have anything to do with each other except that one is, they're both rocks.
My
Or
texture
one is made
pack.
out of a rock.
My texture pack slightly changes the bricks slabs, so they work even better with the andesite.
I see.
But
That would
if-
make sense. See, I'm just on the, the default texture pack.
Can I ask you a question, Matthey? What the frick are you doing?
It's a star.
It's a stair, yes.
He's
It's a
showing lovely
star.
examples of stairs.
Right.
Of
Yeah.
But
grand
I mean,
stairs.
are you gonna make like a gigantic castle? Because that's the kind of stairs you just built. It's not for a
I know.
cottage. You built like the stairs for a castle.
I know. So.
And you're probably gonna have some trees to cut down.
Oh, I will. I need wood anyway, so. I don't know. I have to puzzle over this for a while.
Lord, is there stuff to see at your mushroom island yet, or is it just an ugly mushroom island?
Yeah,
Oh.
I put your andesite in the chest.
Oh, thank you. Well, it was nice to see you both again. I guess. I don't know if you're leaving me.
Well, yeah, I was like planning on potentially going somewhere else on the stream, or I mean the server, so you can build in peace.
Yeah, I'll try to build.
Because what we could do is like kill a wither and have Matthew die because he's undergeared.
I am way undergeared too.
Oh.
I mean, it's also taking me so long to do stuff because I want to say I've already died twice. Like I had a good amount of stuff and then I was like, a skeleton got me. So I died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I've
I
already
died.
died twice and lost stuff twice, and I didn't really have that much to begin with.
Yeah. That's
so,
why
yeah.
I wear the full diamond, because it's even if you have full iron in 1.8, 1.9, etc. Well, no, in 1.8 it was difficult to die in full iron, but now like a
Oh
creeper.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you didn't really stress
Yeah,
on an SMP. You didn't need to get the full diamond gear. You didn't stress about it.
Now I need it. And I'll get there eventually. But I think it's best that I should probably build stuff first. Oh,
Okay. I
Yeah, I
see what
should
Lord is
probably-
doing. Okay.
build
So
first.
Taz has a question for Matthew from the chat here. It's in a. Is Matthew AFK now? I think he's AFK.
No,
No,
I'm
okay,
here.
okay. So the question is, have you ever been abducted by terrorist Pikachus and then taken to a base in Algeria to watch a distorted version of the Teletubbies?
Oh.
What?
I realize this sounds like a very specific scenario there.
Twice. How did you know?
I didn't. Yeah. Well,
Oh, it
I
was
think-
that
I
guy
think-
that asked.
I think that
one
might be
Canadian
your
Scottish.
abductor.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Just saying, I remember you. You were my favorite.
Oh lordy.
Down. Oh no.
Oh lordy, lordy, lordy.
Lordy.
Yep,
Speaking
I've
of
been
Lord, he's a butt.
And I'm not Scottish.
She is. Don't listen to her.
Yeah. Yes, we have one Australian in Lord Laylaps. We have one Swede in Mathyy. One Canadian in myself, of course. And one sassy Scottish lass in Kaboom Bubs 8. There you go.
Oh, okay, I guess.
There we
so.
go.
At least try to have the charming little Scottish accent or something.
I can try, but it'll probably be very bad.
Well, it can't be worse than me, can it? Like it's terrible if I. Okay,
I was
apparently
thinking-
there's a chance that it might be worse than me. I need some a refill of carrots here.
Hello, Lord.
Hello.
Just generally rude.
Hello, Lord, 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 Lord. You want to kill a wither, Lord? You wanted you wanted bacon.
I killed a wither.
Oh, you have the bacon already? Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Me and some other weird person that's on the server who will remain nameless.
Oh, Lord.
Hi.
You remember whose house this is? We forgot his name, and we feel bad when we toured like
Once in back in which house?
I'm running to it. Running to it. I forgot it was his name.
You're running to it?
Yes.
I don't know if it even came out there.
This house over here. The elevated house on what are those called? 'Cause there's houses like that in the Louisiana Bayou and stuff, and not where the bayou
no
where they
idea.
get flooded a lot. So like the tides come in, and so they're
Oh, they're on stilts? Like stilt houses?
yeah. There you go, stilt houses. Yes,
There you go.
I don't even know if they're called stilt houses, but they're houses
It's
on
these.
stilts.
right.
In the bayou.
Wait, whose did
I
you
can
say
do
it
a
was?
southern
Lord?
accent, but I can't
Who
do
did you
Scottish
say,
accent.
Lord? Who did you say it was?
Larry said it was EE, but
No, EE battery is over there. No, it's not him.
she lied.
Yes, no.
Larry's a
Larry
liar.
does lie a lot. That
Uh-oh.
does happen. Like
Yes,
Larry
ma'am.
Larryella told us that Katie was American. It turns out she's Scottish. So
Okay.
if that isn't a
I'm
lie,
not sure whose house that is.
If you didn't notice, that made me laugh.
Kill all the skeletons. Put
I'll
ending
practice my
pickaxe in
Scottish
the-
accent. And the next time you're on Flues.
and Larryella's
say
trying
something in a
to
Scottish-
trying to blame the chat delay.
Uh-oh.
Classic Larry blaming everything else, but
Yeah. That's classic Larry.
Larry.
All right, so we won't know whose house it is then. I forget.
I should ban her from the stream.
I'm not. I didn't see his name on the Discord, so I think his IGN is completely different.
Ouch.
I now know the person you're talking about.
Aha. And it's not Uncle Blaze. Uncle Blaze actually has the staircase over there. We didn't really visit because it's a staircase, which is it's not a bad staircase, to be frank. It's a large staircase.
I think it's SDG. Larry, that is rude.
What happened?
Could
Oh,
be. I don't know.
Larry was being rude in Discord. This is admin abuse.
is she? Oh,
Well, we can't.
uh-oh.
Oh, we can't repeat the things that Larry said live on stream. It's too offensive for YouTube.
It is.
So we did not know about this side of Larryella, but oof, that's rough. All right. So there's already several cactus farms on the server. Only one of which is Quills.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wonder
that's
who did
weird.
that.
Only one of which is Quills, I said. But I'm gonna come to Quills' cactus farm and steal the concrete blocks. How did you like my Nether Tunnel, Lord?
It is a nice Nether Tunnel. You need to mob-proof it.
No, I don't need to mob-proof it.
You need to mob-proof it.
No, I don't need to mob-proof it.
Larry will be angry at you if you do not mob-proof it. Won't you, Larry?
I don't need to mob-proof it.
Yeah, that one's Quills Cactus Farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Phoenix wisely hid his. And his is inside the extreme hills. And you can't... You can essentially... You can't see it. I was told, Lord, that you're responsible for this structure over here. But it's not... Doesn't... You know, there's no name. But it has nether brick floors and stuff.
Yes, that's mine.
Yeah, so this is your fault over here?
What? One second. The chat between us talking and what you're doing on stream.
Mm-hmm. And the Discord
A
chat. And everything.
little bit.
Yeah, I'm not even watching the stream anymore. Well, it's paused.
Oh, and
That ugly monstrosity of a house is mine.
I can't wait to see that movie starring Brick, Taz. Can't wait to see that.
Oh, actually, Flus, I think this is Phoenix Cactus Farm.
Yes,
now
yes,
when
this
you
is a
say it.
cactus farm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
speaking of the cactus farm. That's what I was just going to show. The purpose of this thing here is yeah, the cactus. The cactus, they pop, they grow, they pop, and they fall into the chesticles
They
down
grow?
there. And there's a
grow
lot
and
of
they
stacks
pop?
of cacti.
That is not my dirt bridge.
Uh-oh.
And down there, I don't know what it is, but I assume it goes all the way down to a mine or something.
Probably.
So yeah, this stream tour has been an hour and 30 minutes. I tend to, you know, we tend to go on and on because you know it's not just a stream, a server tour.
On and
It's
on.
it's SMP and chill. So we're doing the chill part.
Very chill.
But yes, no.
So
Given
how
the
was
fact
your
that
day?
you know the stream has been going on for a little while, it won't last more than 30 more minutes, like tops. Tops 30 more minutes.
Not the first time Flus has said that.
No, usually I say tops 30 more seconds, and that one seems more believable. Unless we're not thinking of the same context at all.
Oh, he's been doing a little
God
more,
is
I think.
rude. Wow, Flus. Wow.
What is this? Oh, yeah. No, he has been building up. I keep placing torches. And there's a mine hole. But yeah, this is Uncle Blaze's. He needs a better bed.
You are rude, Larry.
The white beds.
You know what, Larry? I'm gonna make sure to never is not mob proof for you anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, why mob proof the Nether? Like, the pigmen are your friends.
They scare me.
But don't hit them. All you have to do is not hit them. It's like most people.
Well, yeah, that's true. However, sometimes pigmen just decide, hey, I'm just gonna walk in your zone while you're mining.
I'm just going to walk in front of you as you're trying to kill that blaze that is shooting at you.
Well,
Yes.
Blaze are not
Don't
going to be
mind
shooting
me.
at you inside my Nether tunnel, Lord. You're making scenarios that are just crazy.
I don't know.
Crazy.
There is a
Because-
like never thought directly below.
Because I suppose I could like dig the floor deeper down and then put the glass on top of it, on top of the grass. If you place glass on top of grass, does that kill the grass?
You might want 2 blocks.
Why 2 blocks?
Like you have grass block, like grass egg, grass egg glass. God, that was hard to say.
Egg? I don't need egg.
You need the dragon egg. I need the dragon egg. I have plans for the dragon egg.
Oh, the dragon egg. Okay. You happen to have a do you have a furnicle, Mathyy, somewhere around here?
No, sorry. I can make one though if you want.
It's too late, Mathyy. All right, I'm gonna be experimenting with glass, but I think because I need to make sure that glass doesn't kill grass. Does glass kill grass? That's the question we'll be answering today, folks. As we watch Mathyy build and learn from the build nerds.
Do you have any dye?
Do you have any endie? Andesite?
No, just dye.
Oh, any dye?
Yeah, any dye.
There's red flowers over here.
I want to pimp up my bed.
Yeah, there's red flowers over here.
Do you want just a basic bed?
No, I just made mine
Just want
red
a basic red bed?
Because that's what the flowers that are nearby are, yeah.
Yeah, and no fault that.
May have heard Boomy's stream there.
I turned all the volume down,
You did it!
but so it gives me something to watch while I do
Cuphead on
stuff.
stream.
I moved my house closer.
I wasn't even planning on playing Cuphead. Huh. Like, it's a very retro game that is very much like more akin to the games with which I started gaming because, you know, as an old person, I grew up on the Nintendo. Yeah. And Lord is indeed just a young pup who's can barely grow any hair.
Get connected textures.
Are you okay, Lord?
Get connected textures.
Why?
Because the Nether Hub is going to look awful for you with that. It's gonna look so bad.
I'm not. You're not my real dad.
No, because I'm younger.
Young.
Few people I can actually say that to. You got enough bones in here, please?
You can grab bones.
No, I've got my mob farm. My mob farm. It has plenty of it.
Like you could, if you have the wood to add some chests, you could add some chests for extra storage. But yeah, like the bows I throw away.
Next time I come over here.
I throw the bows away and stuff. Like I don't need more than a double chest of bows, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. You almost don't even need more than a double chest of arrows anymore.
Well, if you choose to have infinity,
Actually,
yeah.
no, because you can't get mending and infinity on the same bow.
Correct.
So.
Yeah. And mending is more important than infinity.
Oh yeah.
Infinity.
Infinity and beyond. Which is low-key impossible.
Buzz Lightyear.
You're low-key impossible.
I should probably eat soon.
Food? What's
Lord
food?
needs bones to survive. Okay, well, I'm guessing now by now it should be fairly evident that glass does not kill grass.
Yay! That's awesome.
Bah.
Ba.
Hello.
Bah.
Oh, ba.
Hello, Eric. How are you doing?
Hi.
Doing good? Has it been a good day?
Dinner.
Dinner? Tasty.
Thank you,
I just
Larry.
literally said I
That
was about
was
to.
most appreciative. Larry has just decided to pipe in
Oh.
that grass does not die under glass.
Does Larry have pipes? Oh. I'm gonna give Mathyy 8 glass because. Oh no, I'm gonna keep him. Glass is a precious resource.
Oh man, I was so happy there for a second.
Resource.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't
No,
know
you
if
should
you
give
were
me all
gonna
the
eat.
glass. We're gonna need all the glass for Nether Hub.
I didn't know that you were gonna need glass. Joey has a desert that is very convenient.
Yeah, I'm going to go find a very far away desert because the
Okay.
amount of glass is ridiculous.
I see.
Amount of
Give me
grass
the cords
and
because I'm
concrete.
gonna need a large amount of concrete still to finish my Nether tunnel.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I can go look down in these holes here. See if there's a gravel patch or two. I may have fallen.
Okay, my silk touch pick is repaired.
Well, that's really yeah, fascinating, Lord.
Now leave this horrible base.
Yeah, the chat delay is there to stay, Larry. Because YouTube not being Twitch, the quality is not as good. So you need to add the chat delay so that the image isn't as ugly. That's basically it. Otherwise, I'd have to like stream like in 480p or something on
that's
YouTube.
not good.
That'd be awful. There'd be no point really in streaming such
Yep, no
awful
bueno.
awful quality. Yeah, terrible. I think a lot of people wouldn't not necessarily notice if they watched on their phone or something, but otherwise,
Which is
there's no
what I'm
point.
doing.
Huh,
It'd
there's a lot of
probably be
mobs in here.
lagtastic if I had YouTube open on my computer right now.
What have you done to your dog? Why are you
Um,
beating your dog?
I'm not. He is barking
Because you're.
outside my door.
Are you threatening him with the stick of pain again?
No, I'm not.
I think that dog is afraid of the stick of pain. You can tell. Like someone's threatening it with the stick of pain. Stick of pain, dog. Stick of pain. Like you better start behaving.
I do that with my goldfish.
Oh, yeah, no, those goldfish, like, they're just so disrespectful nowadays. You don't have the goldfish we used to.
Oh, bye, Floos.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's back, damn.
Yeah, my shovel is just a tad bit too efficient.
Ah,
It's a shame. It's a
I'll
shame.
give you a lowdown of why he's barking in the
Mm.
chat. And he's not my dog.
Yes.
pork.
Yes, hello.
I think overall I would prefer YouTube streams as well to usually just because, you know, it's simpler for me to stay on YouTube. It's more convenient, but YouTube streaming is not on the same level of quality as Twitch yet. You know, they still need to improve. That doesn't mean they won't improve in the future, but in technically speaking, Twitch is faster for the user on like for the person on the other end. It's better for the streamer. You don't need as much of a fast. You don't need as fast a connection to stream on Twitch as you do on YouTube. So that's the main difference for now. Maybe they'll improve. One would hope they will. If they want to compete with Twitch, they will. but they might not.
No, I think they probably will.
Well, because
In time.
sometimes, like, yeah, in time, but sometimes, like, YouTube does some things that, like, they shoot themselves in the foot, and you're just
Yeah.
wondering why they're doing that. Especially with the censorship lately and all that kind of stuff. Oof, it's you wonder why they do that. And you're like,
Oh, yeah.
if you were smart, why you wouldn't do that? And you thought YouTube was smart. Usually the problem is, like, they have such a huge team. They're trying to fix a certain problem, and when they fix that problem, they actually create another different new problem. I think is what tends to happen.
Maybe so.
Alright. That's where I want to go.
So they wanted to like make sure there wouldn't be any terrorist videos on YouTube, and
Oh, okay.
and because of that, they created the problem where, okay, the terrorist videos are removed, but they also remove at the same time really important videos. Like, for example, this is a little you know important, but it's in the civil war in Syria. The rebels and stuff, the only way they can archive the crimes, you know, committed against their people and stuff is to upload the evidence to YouTube. And that's how they have. But their channels are getting deleted because now this is not good anymore, according to YouTube. You can't upload like war footage. Oh Lord, yes. Were you dying?
Oh, hello. Oh, bye.
I started suffocating in a block somehow.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Let me
That's
come
so
help you,
good.
Lord.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm happy you're fine.
I was bringing gravel to you, Lord.
I'm sure you were, Blue. I'm sure you weren't going to try to suffocate me more.
So many leaves.
Blues, the desert that I'm going to set up for the mining, like
For the destruction of the desert, yeah.
yeah, destruction is going to be north of my base.
The north of the mushroom base. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I could probably set up a nether portal to it after. Actually, I could do that now.
You could.
Add the coordinates.
You could, but will you? Will you though? That's the question. Well, in any case, I'm getting a wee bit tired of streaming. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to thank everyone for keeping us company, showing up. Thank you, Bullfish, and even Lariella, and everyone who dropped by.
Do you have to thank her?
Yes.
She was being a bully.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but she was being a
Quill.
Oh. Now that's a very severe accusation. Worse than Quill. Like you're. That's not half a measure. That's extreme. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in and keeping us company as we ventured and adventured on the server. I'm lagging a little bit, which is I must be bad. But yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Salut,
Bye-bye.
salut.